welcome to episode 3 of Vidamour's World. In this episode, we'll be looking at the violent films and the violent video games what supposedly turn innocent people into homicidal maniacs. Yeah, right. Any normal thinking person would realise that's just a load of bollocks, isn't it? I was weaned on horror films. I was brought up with them. God, me and me brother, every Saturday night when me mum went out clubbing, lived at Middlesbrough then. Yep. We used to watch the horror double bill. Oh, and there was always a black and white film, an ancient one on first, followed by a colour one, a more modern one, from the 70s or something. Mind you, they used to scare me a bit, them colour ones. The Haunted House of Horror, I had nightmares because of that. Mind you, watching it now, I would just laugh because the blood looked like paint. My 70s blood always did. But it's rubbish, isn't it? I mean, I went to see Alien in 1980 when it first came out. Yep, the fog was on with that, and that was in the good old days when you didn't just go to see one film, you went to see 2 films. And the fog was on with that. And you didn't have 15s or PGs or 18s back then. You had A, double A, U, X, double X. This was an X. How did I get in to see that when I was only 13? Must have been me bum fluff. Well, it didn't do me any harm. I remember the trailers for The Shining at the pictures and all. The Shining at a cinema near you. Ho ho, I looked dead scary at the time. Absolute. Richard and Judy. Talking about violent games, it was at the time when Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was released. Oh I bought that when that come out. And they were slating it on the telly, saying, oh, it's terrible, I wouldn't let my children play with that. Oh, prostitutes and all that, and killing and pinching money. Well, if they took a little bit of time and looked at the box and looked, they see the little 18 symbol there? Well, that means it's not for toddlers, it's for 18 years and over. So it's an adult game. So get your fucking facts right, you pair of clowns. Yeah, while we're on the subject, Richard Madley, what made you go out and shoplift loads of fucking cheese from Marks and Spencer's that time? What game were you playing then? Pac-Man or something? Yeah, I remember that. So don't get all moralistic with me, sunshine. Anyway. Violent games, violent films, I was weaned and brought up on them. I've never felt like going out and murdering someone. I mean, right, I'll tell you what should be banned, what they should really ban. Fucking reality shows and soaps. I mean, Christ, Big Brother and the X Factor, Big Brother. God, you sit through that for 10 minutes and you want to go out and kill the whole fucking universe, don't you? And soaps, you're watching Coronation Street, and don't you just wish the whole cast would just drop dead? Wouldn't that be brilliant, eh? Oh yes. That's what they should ban. Shite like that, Christ. I'd rather watch a dog turd baking in the summer sun. Fucking soaps and reality shows. Yeah, the Daily Mail sorted all that, didn't they? They started off the banning all the fucking horror films in 1984. Stupid fucking cat. Yeah, they started that off. I remember seeing it on the news, you know. I remember seeing it on the news. a big bulldozer, destroying all these video nasties, burying them. I was devastated. It was a travesty. I hadn't even seen half of them. I mean, oh, for God's sake, man. Them were the days. 1984. Just up until then. Because half them films were from the 70s and all, you know, what the band. God, yeah, you want to go out and kill loads of people, don't you? Ho ho, not me. I'm a pacifist, you know. I don't like violence. Yeah, in the 80s, yeah, I was in my teens and in my early 20s and stuff. I used to fight a lot. I used to be a violent man. Not much I don't know about violence. I picked it up from horror. No, I didn't really. But, I mean, I've got the scars on my head and my arms and everywhere. Well, mind you, most of them are from my ex-wife. But that's another story. They don't turn you into a violent, homicidal maniac. Get the message, get it in your head and keep it there. Ain't that right, babes? Have you farted? I'll see you later. What the bloody hell is that? Aye, I knew I was missing something. I mean, for a start. You see that? Now that is going to make you go out and murder your whole family brutally. Dave's insanity sauce, the hottest sauce in the universe. Oh, that should be banned. Not video nasties. There you go. I mean, last night, for instance, I was watching a few horror films. You know, The Burning. Ooh, that was banned. Island of Death. Oh, I watched that. Ooh, not so much violent, but it's sick. Oh, and I was watching Unhinged, another banned video nasty. And then afterwards I thought, I know, I'll play Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I haven't had a game of that for ages. I've completed it, but I thought, why not? Ooh, anyway, if you'll excuse me, I feel like going out and murdering loads of people, so that's the way the cookie crumbles and that's the way the cake gets sliced. Oh, see you later, hammerheads.